The following is a presentation of TFNN. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Every trading day, live at 10 a.m. Eastern. Call now, toll free at 877-927-6648 or internationally at 727-873-7618. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. Appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. We have the Dow Industrials right now up 44. Nasdaq is up 36. S&P's up 7. Gold up $6.30, trading at $15.64 an ounce. We got silver up 19 cents, $17.79 an ounce. Light sweet crude flat, $50.58. $50, man.
Quite a pullback. We're at 52 and change last night.
It's hanging there. Notes and bonds, you get the 10-year down 4 ticks, the 30 off 4 ticks, 130.13 on the 10, 160.31 on the 30. Now, you want to watch those notes and bonds again, folks, because what we did yesterday, you came down with some volume. You're going into monster strength, however. Today, you rejected lower price. You're going to have lighter volume. Bottom line, these are always the wild cards. Note, King Dollar up 114 ticks, trading 98.414. The euro is at 109. The yen is at almost 110, and the pound is at 129 to 1 U.S. dollar. Yeah, a little bit different this morning. Just a little sell-off from the overnight highs. With good news.
S&P's right? About 15 points now from that high. So yeah.
Let's go over to our man, Mr. Kevin Hinks at TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim, as we do every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And don't forget, folks, every trading day right here, 11 to 12 Eastern Standard Time. Outstanding show, Kevin and his team. If you want to understand option strategies, future market, great program. If you haven't test-driven yet the Thinkorswim platform, so easy to do. You're sitting on the site right now. Hit that banner. Bring it up. You can trade with paper money. Follow Kevin and his team every trading day. Kevin Hinks, what's going on?
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Tommy. I really think, guys, this is kind of the quiet before tomorrow's storm with payrolls and unemployment tomorrow. This market may trade a little bit muted today, waiting for that number. But think about this. If you're gearing up for tomorrow's unemployment number and you see the ADP number come in at 290 and you see the jobless claims come in at 202,000. You're probably sitting and thinking today, what is this jobs number going to be tomorrow? I mean, there's some volatility in this jobs market. This could be a number worth watching tomorrow for sure.
No, I agree.
Especially in the bond market.
It was impressive. I just heard Tommy doing the update, and the unemployment numbers are only 202,000.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
That's the lowest in 9 months since April, I believe. Yeah.
Hey, Kevin, you know what I was thinking of this morning, right? The way the S&P's trading, right? It's like you playing rugby, right? You know, I don't know what the exact thing is. You know, when you guys all turn around, like everyone's like pushing. Like, which way is this market going to go, man?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, because this morning was pretty interesting. I mean, in general, you know what I mean? Because you had the good news come out in China, yet, you know, the market was still pushing back and forth. You know what I mean? So we're right at that cusp right now, I think.
Yeah, at some point we're going to get a little exhaustion going to set in here, and this market will slow down from its crazy pace that it's been at. But it might not be tomorrow if this payrolls number comes in and is a big number in either direction. And of course, within that payroll number, we're going to be watching for the the wages and the labor force participation rate and all these other things that we like to look at. If you're a data geek, you really like to look at the bonds may actually react to wage data more than jobs and unemployment rate. But where we sit in terms of unemployment and hourly wages, things like that, this could be a number that moves the market absolutely tomorrow.
Yeah, we've all been waiting for that little inflation to kick in, and the bottom line is that what does happen is that if it can get the wages up, that's when, I mean, they don't have to go up dramatically. It doesn't mean inflation gets run away, but that's where you can get some basically expansion inside of that number. How about Twitter, huh?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Because when you saw that headline, you thought miss. And the stock's up $5 because it looks like their ability to grow and monetize their users is getting better.
Yes,
and so it looks like the traders like that. But boy, the headline number was a little bit of a miss there.
Yes, and I think the big question has been for a long period of time, and I still really don't. I guess they put ads in the middle of the tweets, right? But the question always was, how are they going to monetize this? They have millions, and of course they've got great advertising the last 3 years.
They sure have, man.
It's the ultimate in advertising, right?
It's pretty. So they chose monetizable daily active users,
okay.
and from 147 million to 152. It's an interesting category. They even say in there, a lot of social networks, they just give you monthly active users. So that's monetizable daily active. That's a big number if they're, making money off 150 million people that are logging in every day.
Sure.
Yeah.
And let's face it, the street liked it.
Yeah.
Stacks up $5.
Yeah. Pretty amazing. So what are we going to be talking about today, Kevin? I know we're kicking into, let's see, is it already the 7th or 8th of February?
It is the 6th. We're not quite there yet.
Oh, my God.
Almost,
Unreal.
though. Almost.
Yeah. Well, the headline name that we'll be talking about is Uber.
Okay.
But also we're going to look at something heavily influenced by China and a China trade, and it could be a U.S. investor's way to play a China proxy, and that is Wynn Resorts, Macau gambling.
Yep, I can see that.
Because if you look on the Thinkorswim platform, look on the company profile, they're about 78% tied to Macau in terms of the revenue that they take in. Even though it's Wynn Resorts and you think of Wynn Las Vegas, they make most of their money off Macau.
Isn't that amazing?
It is.
And the numbers Kevin's talking about, folks, okay? The yearly numbers, $5.1 billion in Macau, 1.7 in Vegas. And you know what's so wild about that, Kevin? All of us, I think we ate at that casino and Wynn, right? In front of the stage. Was that that's years ago.
Where you and I had dinner there.
Yeah.
At the Wynn.
And you think
I might have been at that steakhouse that night.
Yeah,
it's
that's
possible.
right. Yeah, and you think that Las Vegas is everything, and then you look at those numbers and say, "You got to be kidding me, man!" I mean, it's like amazing.
It's a small fraction.
Yeah, it is. And if we
it's
know
about 1/6 of the revenue, so
yeah.
And what does happen, folks? Okay, the bottom line: this will be over, and Macau will keep getting bigger. If I learned anything in the last 15 years, because what ended up happening, Stanley Ho ran Macau forever. It was a Portuguese colony. He owned everything. And then I remember when Las Vegas Sands and Wynn come in, it was supposed to be like, the end of the world for Stanley Ho. Well, it wasn't, okay? They all keep making more money because the market keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And, of course, the food chain has got much larger in China.
Sure.
So pretty amazing. Yeah, no doubt. And then, of course, what ends up happening is that, what was yesterday was intriguing, that NASDAQ sold off hard, came back again, but yet, the NASDAQ is at all-time highs, man. I mean, and that's what
Incredible day.
Yeah, and that's what Tesla taking a hit.
Yeah.
So.
Right, exactly. Obviously, so much of the NASDAQ is influenced by not only Tesla, but the FANG stocks in general.
Yes.
About 30% of that NASDAQ is the FANG stocks. So if you're trading the NASDAQ and you're trading those futures on NASDAQ, you're trading FANG.
You're trading FANG. There's the quote.
That's it.
I like it. Folks, 45 minutes from now, outstanding program. Kevin, you have a great one, safe one. Have a great weekend. We look forward to speaking to you next Tuesday.
Always great talking to you guys. Thanks for having me on.
You too, Kevin.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow's up 37, Nasdaq's up 37, S&P's are up 7. We'll come right back.
If you're not currently using the TAS Profile Scanner when looking at setting up your trading opportunities, then your arsenal is short a mighty weapon. The TAS Profile Scanner is a standalone piece of software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Headed by Steve Dahl, TAS understands that in today's technological world, the use of top-flight software applications and technical analysis expertise is essential to successful trading in today's market. You also gain access to the webinar that Steve Dahl and Tom O'Brien just hosted, The Best Way to Use the TAS Profile Scanner to Profit. This webinar archive is available for all subscribers immediately upon signing up. All new subscriptions also come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Start your subscription by visiting the front page of TFNN.com today, and you'll find the TAS Profile Scanner under the Services tab. Sign up today. Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today.
Many of our new listeners have heard about The Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive The Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on The Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has launched our brand new website. You can still visit us at the same TFNN.com URL, but when you do, you'll see a new and improved homepage with a much simpler navigation, whether you're watching Tiger TV live in high definition or just accessing your newsletter subscriptions. We even have new pricing in 6 months and yearly options. Check out the new TFNN.com now and experience all the upgrades. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's down 4, Nasdaq's up 27, S&Ps are up 3. Natural gas, man. It's not like we don't have this natural gas market, folks, is like just insane. Meaning at 185.
Yeah, and you back this up through like the middle of last year, not even to August, right? You were up at 280.
That's a one full.
On a couple occasions.
That's
too.
crazy.
277.8 just back in November.
Yep.
And the slide from 277.8. We've now been sitting at 185 for the better part of almost 2 weeks, back to January 21st. And we're near the lower end, you could say, of that range. Even if with like a linear regression, your line would be kind of right where we're sitting. The low end of this, 185, pulling over the expectation for what the market's looking for. About 130 BCF decline in the stockpiles, that number that they're looking for. 130, whisper number 131. Maybe we'll come back to that, jumping over to the charts. So normally we'd go through the possible spread trades, maybe look at some possibilities on how to trade volatility or trade one side or the other. But in going through these in the break, the bummer is you're trading at 185.
Yeah.
You usually like to see where if you just want to trade volatility, the floor and the ceiling lining up right at 185, which is what it's doing. But here's the difference. Huge bid offer. We've talked about this. So natural gas, maybe not a market that you want to be trading in these really anymore, because, you know, a bid offer of 2.3 pennies, and that's the same on both spreads. So I normally, and just to show the same thing with the Nunes as you jump, even if you pull this up, right, the contract's at 185.07, and you have a bid offer 185.1 by 187.4. So when you're buying this, the bullish one alone, you're paying $25. You're getting it at 187.4. The contract's at 185. Just way too big if you want to trade both sides of that market,
right?
For that type of move. So not really worth pulling it up. But we're at about 185 on the dot, and what are we going to looking for?
Okay,
Let's go for a build.
Okay.
All right, we're going to go for a build at 80.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
More natural gas in the market thinks. We're going lower. And even if you're bearish, you don't need a surprise like that. As you know, if you follow it, as in, we commit a decline of 140, and we've seen the market sell off, right?
Yes.
A miss to just because of the bearish nature of that market, no matter what happened in.
Pretty wild, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's.
And before we jump away, I was looking at it, right, just pulling up the non-farm payroll number we had talked about. So the market in here looking for 162 to 168 for non-farm payroll jobs tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Yeah, interesting. We'll see. Maybe we'll put in a guest for that.
Yeah, let's see. We'll have to do that before we get on. Oh.
Well, it's 8:30. No, so it's like 8. So we got to do it. You can do it today on your show if you want to, or we can do it before the end of the hour. We'll put a jobs number in there. What's your feeling as in good or bad jobs number?
I think it's going to be good.
I do too. December, holiday season. I was in stores. You know, I imagine, especially with the ADP at 290, when the estimate there was only 150.
And I was surprised with the number that you just came out with. Well, the government came out. You're talking about in the news, 202. That's a very small number to go collect unemployment.
Yes,
because you have shifts, folks. It doesn't mean people.
I agree.
There's just there's closings, there's openings.
Yeah. It was the lowest number
we're
since
a country
April.
of 300 million.
Right. I agree. Exactly.
So that's saying quite a bit here.
Yeah, agreed.
No doubt.
Agreed. Totally.
Let's go take a look at some of the higher volume equities. We'll see if we get any volume in this market out here today. You can see quite clearly that each and every day that if you're up inside the NDX, just in general, it's it's the Twitters, it's the Facebooks, it's the Googles. Today you got Twitter up $5. Tesla just made a big comeback.
They sure did. They were at about 706 for the majority of Larry's program. Larry was talking about that as well. 706 closed yesterday, I think, at about 734.
Okay.
So you're looking to open $30 in the negative, but guess what? We're already up almost $50 from that price level, positive for the day.
Yep.
Tesla, it's back, baby.
Look at this. What's going on with Hecla?
Hecla had some earnings, I believe.
Look at that, up 23 cents. That's a good number, man. Let's see what they're saying here. Yeah, it's been a nice chart. Let's see what they have to say. And they miss. This is crazy.
Earnings miss, revenue beats.
Yeah, and that's important. That's so the fourth quarter loss, 2 cents a share, compared with a net loss of what's that, 5 cents?
Yes.
Sales
a year ago.
224. Oh, that's pretty intense.
So, go ahead.
Well, sales totaled 224 million versus 136 million a year ago.
So year on year, just huge numbers, right?
Yeah.
Now the forecast, even though, was 206. That's what they were looking for. They came in at 224.
Okay.
So that's a decent beat. And then the miss, though, in earnings, they lost 2 cents per share.
Yeah.
And missing their estimate of, I believe that's probably a profit, because they'd say missing the Capital IQ EPS estimate of 1 penny on a GAAP level. Close, but the revenue, right?
Market's digging it, yeah.
Revenue. The market was looking for 206. They found almost 18 million extra dollars, and when you compare that to only making 200, that's like a 9% boost on your expected revenue. Somehow they didn't bring it to the bottom line.
Right.
But that's probably good for the amount of gold they're bringing in.
Yeah, no doubt. Let's go take a look at Qualcomm. So Qualcomm come out with numbers last night. They're selling that down a bit. Nothing heavy. It's down 386, but that's a consolidation.
Can we put that on like the 15, 20-year chart? Wasn't this the stock you were talking about?
Yeah.
So I heard an analyst talking about this too, getting compared, the run-up Tesla's having compared to the euphoric nature of QCOM back in...
It's 99. I'll put it on 30 years.
2000, I was thinking. There you go.
Look at this. This is
split adjusted too.
Yeah. So watch this, folks. Here we go. This is pretty. This is about as sick as you get. Okay. If I start in March of 1999, right, $4.39. Remember that March of 1999, up to $98.92.
Yeah, it's almost a 25 bagger.
And there it is. See that January? If we break this down again, this is what ended up happening. Do you remember we were having the New Year's party, and on 2000,
Yes.
that was the whole bottle of wax. We had a big party then, and I remember that we had a lot of people there, folks, and I remember just so many people talking. And they're all talking about Qualcomm, and they're saying, I'm never going to sell it. And then I realized that, oh, my God, that this is it. And it was January 3rd. If we pull this back, you're going to see January 3rd.
Yeah.
Qualcomm, I think, went down $200.
Okay.
And, just an insane. Well, you can see why. That's $4 to 98 in, a year, right?
Yes. Crazy, right.
So.
I mean, just even looking at it closer, drilling back to that time frame, that 1 month, January, you were back half your. So if it was up at $800 or whatever, that means it closed at $400.
That's correct. It did.
Yeah.
It
Somewhere around.
It was that dramatic because I had got even in Market Insights, we had got the ABC up, and we sold it at the price projection, and then it went up another $200.
Yeah, sure.
And then it imploded. But the bottom, I mean, I'm talking about $200 like 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it was, but that was 1999.
Those parabolic moves.
Oh my God. Then it was.
Be careful.
Seriously, right?
For those people buying Tesla at $950, saying, I was thinking too, you'd say so, it has to go to 1,000, right?
Yeah.
It has to go to 1,000. I'll make a quick $50, and before you know it, it's at 700 from 950, because that would be a decent probability. Saying,
yeah.
you know, there'll be.
Yeah.
But guess what? I just missed it by $32. Yeah.
Those are the things that I'm glad I'm not involved in.
I would agree.
Dow Industrials right now down 9, Nasdaq's up 25, S&P's up 2.5. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back.
Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get 'em, folks.
If you're a trader in the market looking to find the path that leads to maximizing profits while decreasing risk, then now is a great time to try out Dave White's daily trading service, The Path of Least Resistance. Through the use of options and equity trades, Dave advises his subscribers on a daily basis of the current market conditions and what possible trade setups are on the horizon. The Path of Least Resistance is published every trading morning, often with updates intraday when initiating trades or closing out positions. Dave White has advised his clients of some outstanding winning options and equity trades in recent months, and now is a great time to try it out for yourself. New subscribers to the Path of Least Resistance receive a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the types of options and equity trades that are available by signing up for the Path of Least Resistance today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com and selecting the newsletter tab. Sign up today. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Natural gas. You get a drawdown 137 BCF. The medium estimate was 130. We'll see what happens with natural gas.
Bigger drawdown the market was looking for? and we are trading up a bit.
Yeah.
So that's what you should expect, right? Less oil in the market than they were thinking. There's going to be a higher price paid for the same amount of oil, natural gas.
And you can see what happened. Even if you were right with talking about the spread, we are up 2.5 pennies, right? So that was the spread.
We're up 1.5, 86.5.
Well, that's it, that's even more.
You need to be, you're a penny away from even your break even on that miss to the upside, let alone if you tried to make a volatility trade. You got to pay it on both sides of the market. You're paying almost 5 pennies that you're looking for in a move and not even close.
Yeah. Let's go over to Yum Brands and take a look at Yum. So I heard that they come out with their numbers. I guess Pizza Hut's a problem, and I can see why Pizza Hut's a problem because, to me, they all seem like older stores.
Yep. I bet they're trying. I think they're trying to fix that, right? But I agree.
Yeah. So let's
just public perception is that old red roof, right?
Exactly.
Well,
it's not a bad looking chart, right? I mean, it's
no. They got Taco Bell too, which is not that perception. They've kept up strong, I would say.
Right.
And I think they've driven a lot of that as they have to kind of turn around a bit the Pizza Hut trend.
Yeah, there's no doubt. So Pizza Hut struggling to turn around ways, and that's the headline. But okay, so Pizza Hut chain weighed on results. Global same-store sales, a key measure for the retailers, rose 2%, while analysts anticipated 2.1.
That measure dropped 2% at Pizza Hut, though, more than estimated, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
KFC and Taco Bell rose. The drop in Pizza Hut sales is a sign that the lagging turnaround continues. The chain is facing more U.S. delivery competition, no doubt about that.
Yeah, you can get Chipotle, you can get McDonald's, you can get Starbucks delivered, you can get your local ice cream store delivered.
Totally.
It takes away from a lot of that market that they once had cornered.
Yeah, I mean, years ago, that's all you could get delivered was pizza, right?
And then you have Yum
Chinese food.
Yes, right. You have Yum China, a separate company that operates in China. Earlier reported a disappointing quarter, said the coronavirus will materially affect its sales this year. I would expect something like that, where so many stores. They've shut down most KFC and Pizza Hut stores in Hubei province, at the center, and I believe many in China throughout. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's serious business.
Yes.
You know what's intriguing, folks, okay, that this just happened in the Tampa area. Tommy and I were talking about this off camera yesterday, but you had the Lucky store shut down. They didn't go bankrupt. But then we had Earth Fare shut down and go bankrupt. Now, both of those are big into organic foods.
Okay.
And what has happened, at least in this area, is that Publix is such a strong contender that they have caught up dramatically. They've always been a great supermarket, but now they have so many organic foods and natural foods that, I mean, in the Tampa Bay area, the Lucky's was, I didn't know it was going to shut down, but it shut down. The Earth Fare was, I think, I'd say a shock that not only shut down, went bankrupt the next day.
I'm not personally familiar with either of them, which is amusing because I like those places, but it just speaks to how much competition they have because you have Whole Foods, of course, right? Amazon now owns them. I wonder how many people in Tampa Bay or wherever else.
That's right.
Amazon has a big hub. I imagine they have very good delivery for Whole Foods products, right? You get delivered, let alone places like Sprouts. And like you said, Publix, they have a Greenwise brand. It's their own organic brand of almost everything from chicken to cereal. And now they're going to have just Greenwise stores, right? So everything of their own organic brand, which is a big hit. So yeah, they got some competition.
And then when I was working out with Nico last week, so check this out, folks. I haven't done this yet, but at Whole Foods, Nico was saying he was checking out of. This is so funny because he was always going to Earth Fare, and then he's buying these big steaks.
Sure.
And they're always having specials on. He said they stopped having a special, so I went to Whole Foods, right?
Okay.
He's checking out, and they asked him, "Are you a Prime member?" He says, "Yeah." And then you get a monster discount on your whole order. Checking out.
There's some discounts on certain things, I think, and everything. But yeah, you
scan.
So
he was elated.
You pull up your app. I've done it myself.
Okay.
You pull up your app. They scan your Prime membership because certain things have certain deals and what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
It is.
Pretty wild.
And then Alexa's got you tracked for your whole order, but that's a different conversation.
No, totally. Well, you know what's so funny? I got the.
They added to your profile.
I got my timeline last night. It was last month. I got it from Google. It just popped up. Here's your timeline.
Okay.
Where you've been, and so I was just eating last night. It popped up, and so I was looking at it. And folks, if you haven't seen these timelines inside these phones, go look at it.
You better be aware it has your
You got to
location.
be aware of it because guess what? It doesn't, mine goes back like 5 years on this phone or something. It's every place you've been, and then you can hit these little buttons and say, okay, tell me what the cities are, tell me what the places are, and it blows your mind.
It knows all?
It definitely knows all.
It knows that you're sitting at the mall, knows you're sitting at your office,
That's right?
Your home.
That's right.
The mall, the Apple store.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can't picture how criminals get away with anything now if they have a cell phone
Hey,
on them.
I watch enough Dateline, man.
Yeah.
It's always the phone's pinging.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes
Yes,
sense.
it
No,
is.
I can see it.
Or
you know?
now you have to jump back to the Alexa and the Ring, the doorbells. They have cameras. They have viewers of
Yes.
everything. That's really what.
Right.
And that comes from, in this one, a privacy issue, man. I touched on it before, right? Those Ring cameras, in terms of the program that's
Yep.
offered, where police, any police force, they can request video image.
Okay.
And then they can request it from within like 5 miles of any crime.
Yep.
For 2 months, and then they get to keep it forever. So we're already in the kind of a video surveillance state.
And we think China's bad.
That's what it's remarkable when you get down to how simple it is, and it's not needing a warrant getting that, and that was the big, when you think about within 60 days of any alleged crime, 5 miles from there,
Right.
That's basically any time and anywhere that there's a potential crime within 5 miles
yeah.
within the last 2 months, which allows you to ask for that footage at any time, anywhere. Yeah.
Wow. Gold. Let's go take a look at that gold contract and see what's happening here. We're up $5. No big deal there. But what we do have is that as this baby, it had already. Where is that cursor?
Where'd your mouse go?
I'm trying to get.
There it is.
There it is. Okay. So active contract right now. We made $15.56. They're up $12 from the low. I think this thing. Let's see, 173,000. We're going to need more contract volume than that. We're going higher, but the bottom line is that you're coming into 349. And what tends to happen, folks, 173 does look good at 10:30, but
For volume, yeah.
yeah, but a lot of this volume's in the morning. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
This will slack off a bit.
Yep.
So we want. I would like to see that like at a 225 right now. But we're digging into the bar. That's the bottom line. We did reject lower price out here yesterday. We did 306,000 contracts yesterday. The prior day when it come down hard, you did 349. If we go over to the GDX, the actual equities out here, what you're going to see inside the GDX, yeah, it's going to need more volume for sure, man. The GDX, you're at 6 million, and you're going into 42. That's a little problem child there.
Yeah.
That's not the type of juice that you want. Now, silver, this is like crazy because silver didn't get whacked like gold did, and most times it's much more highly volatile. This is good, and silver's getting juice out here. Okay, I'll take it. I mean, it's 43,000 for silver right now is a lot of contract volume. We did 59 yesterday, and that's digging into that 83. Now, silver will do about 65. We're at 44 right now. Dow Industrials right now are trading up 7, Nasdaq up 36, S&P's up 4.5. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back.
If you're in the CD market and looking for a secure investment, the Tiger First Mortgage Program may work for you. The security for these first mortgages are building lots in the Tax Opportunity Zone in St. Petersburg, Florida. The Tax Act of 2018 set up tax-free zones across the country where you can build and hold for 10 years and pay no tax on the profits, which makes these lots valuable. The investment is anywhere from $30,000 to $75,000. The interest paid is 7% yearly, paid on a monthly basis. According to Bankrate.com, the best rate for a 4-year CD in the country as of February 20th is 3.1%. A $50,000 investment at a normal 4-year CD rate of 3.1% would give you income of $1,550 per year or $6,200 over the 4-year period. That same $50,000 investment in the Tiger First Mortgage Program would give you $3,500 per year or $14,000 over the 4 years. Which would you prefer, $6,200 or $14,000 of interest on your investment? If you would like more information about the Tiger First Mortgage Program, you can call me at 877-518-9190. That's 877-518-9190.
If you haven't checked out the newsletters page of TFNN.com, what are you waiting for? All of the TFNN newsletters are informative, up-to-date, affordable, and a must-have for every trader looking to gain a competitive informational edge in today's markets. TFNN newsletters cover every aspect of the markets to offer you the very latest in market news. Plus, new subscribers get to test drive our newsletters risk-free for 30 days. From all aspects of the markets, including stocks, bonds, metals, commodities, and tech, there's a newsletter to fit your needs exclusively from TFNN. Stay informed each day you trade and get that competitive edge that will help you stay ahead of the game. Visit our newsletters page by going to TFNN.com and click the newsletters button near the top of the page. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now trading up 12, Nasdaq up 38, S&P's up 5.5. GoPro, man, this is, you know, we talk about it's not so much volatile anymore, but you're talking about an equity that has absolutely got smoked.
Yeah.
From its IPO, GoPro's one of them.
Yeah, so it looks like some misses all over the place here, where fourth quarter adjusted earnings per share 70 versus 79. Earnings 112 versus 126. Now they're looking at 2020 adjusted earnings 40 to 50. It was at 46. Jumping into where are we? What article do we have up here? Maybe. Yeah, so plunging up to 13%. The magnitude of the December sales miss of 7% and March sales guidance of minus 38 below consensus is material. This is one of the analysts.
Yeah.
Expects the lack of December sell-through now sets up for excess channel inventory that will need to be worked down. And so you're seeing analysts hit that today. And can you jump over? Let's see, GPO maybe gets us there. Yeah, there's GoPro. So you're down about 42 cents, but boy, oh boy, how far back do we have to go? Let's
Yeah,
put
just
it on
hit
a
10
2-year
years.
deal. Yeah. Oh, no, that's not, wow. So it's been down here for a while.
Yes,
huh?
it has. Yeah, 10 years works.
Yep. Oh, I see. It was back, so 2014, so
Right.
6 years ago.
And the thing that's amazing about GoPro, folks, okay, is that when you take a look at this chart, number one, is that the CEO and Nick's still there, Nick Woodman, he got to sell, which is so unusual at these highs, and Goldman let him sell. And what he did is this: he put these shares in a trust, and he was saying, well, this is not the same. There's a lockup period going on. And they said, well, this is not the same. This is going to be in a trust, and I'm going to do this with the trust. That he runs the trust. I mean,
Okay.
And he made a fortune. I mean, PH, let's just see what he still owns.
No, definitely.
But he made a fortune. I mean, he was selling out at $85, man. Oh, look at this. This is interesting. I can't even find him here. Yeah, let me do this a different way. Right? Hold on. He could be in any one of these numbers, but this is intriguing. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, let me pull it up. I'm going to pull this up under him and see if I can do it this way.
No, I'm interested myself.
Yeah, so net worth $775 million. Now, where is his actions? This used to be easier. Someone used to pull it up. It used to have exactly what they owned. I guess on the profile, maybe hit more.
Compensation, maybe? Yeah, we'll pull it up during the break.
Yeah.
See, 77 million shares. But I wonder if that, so he had 77 million maybe in GoPro at that time.
And then it has 2018 one. That can't be real. My God.
Maybe he sold it all.
Oh my! That's pretty intense.
We'll pull it up. Yeah.
Wild, man. That's paper. Push that paper out, folks. That's what they're very
It's got to be
good
tough
at.
to be in the camera business when every iPhone has a camera. I mean, what
Seriously.
is the real premium? Yes, you can have it, but that's a tough one.
That and yeah.
He changed some of. He was ahead of things, right? A fast action, tiny camera, take anywhere on the surfboard.
It was the craze.
And now the iPhones are water resistant with camera that's just as good.
Right.
It gets to the point. Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. Let's go take a look at that oil market and see what we have with the oil. So there's no doubt that this market has been basically acting up, but it still can't get out of this range. Look at it today. And, it gets to 52.20, can't hold price. I mean,
it was a quick fall apart.
It's a one-way run, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty incredible.
I mean, from high to low, you have almost $2 too. Check that out. 52.20 down to 50.24, and we're almost right in the middle of that range now.
And we're in the winter. I mean, the bottom line is that February 6th. So you got a couple more months of
oil really trading hard with the market on the China news. As you have a quarantine it's almost incomprehensible from a U.S. standpoint. 50 million, 60 million people on lockdown. That would be a majority of just huge cities.
Right.
Lockdown.
They had
I think New York City has 8 million people, I think. Right?
Around there, yeah. Right. Oh, yeah, it's intense. This morning there was an article about the ship. So there's 7,000 people on Princess ship.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
And 10 people.
So the lockdown, I was thinking that, if you're on a ship, that can't be that bad. You know what I mean? That one had never but what I mean is that, you're on a luxury ship. They're going to take care of you. They're locked down inside their rooms.
Oh, okay.
You can't go outside the room.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? I've never been on a cruise, but I've been in those rooms. You know what I mean? They're small rooms.
They are very small rooms on a room. I was trying to find because I had seen one ship. There's like 10 people that have it.
Oof.
And that's intense. I'll find that article as well. But
yeah. Pretty wild. If we go over to the ExxonMobil, that got a little pop yesterday. It's not bad today. It's down 49 cents, but no big juice there. Chevron, we take a look at Chevron. Same setup. Yeah, exact same setup. It would make sense that they trade together. It's pretty wild, though, when you just get over the highs, just a little close you're trading underneath them pretty quickly.
How about Uber? They're talking about the den. I believe they got their numbers sometime soon. If we can pull up the description, they may be even today after the bell. Let's see what they got.
Yep.
Today, the earnings. Okay.
And they're going to be, let's see, Uber. It's pretty impressive, man. So, gross numbers, $3.7 billion. To the bottom line, they're going to lose 67 cents.
Yeah.
My God, look at this. This is just
64.7. Yeah.
And they're definitely growing. I mean, it's what they got 60. Oh man, look at those numbers. 65% they're growing inside the U.S. Other countries 75%. Brazil 100%.
How about Lyft? Can we jump to them?
Yeah. OYFT. They're coming out the 11th.
Okay, that's Tuesday after the market.
And then revenue numbers there, they're looking for $985 million.
Okay.
With losing 52 cents.
Okay. Yeah.
I guess they have tons of cash that they can just keep building out a business and losing money.
That seems to be the case.
I know. I'm just, I'm trying to figure out. Like these big business schools, they just must have spreadsheets. Like, okay, if you can lose money now. The question is when you're going to kick in.
You read articles about people who survive off that type of a gig economy. Whether it's you're ordering food from Uber Eats, you're driving around in Ubers, that's going to get more expensive. You're being subsidized by a loss-leading company right now.
Yes.
So be aware that it's great. They're so much cheaper. Your food gets delivered. All those companies are actually losing money right now. Once they have everybody, those prices are going to go up.
Yeah, they're paying.
They have to.
They're paying for our convenience.
They have to. They're paying to bring people onto the ecosystem, get used to it, and then have to use it, or you're that used to it that you're just willing to pay slightly higher prices.
You know what's cool, folks, is that being in Florida, what happens, it's not quite like that. These hotels make money, but it's nice that we can take advantage of all these places. And because there's so many tourists, it brings our quality of life up.
Sure.
Which is pretty wild.
Definitely.
Dow Industrials up 41, Nasdaq up 39, S&P's up 5, gold's up 5.90, silver's up 12 cents. King dollar, I'm talking about King dollar. That's trying to get on the other side of its trend. 98, 532. Come right back.
I'm certain you are or strive to be one of the best at everything you do in life. It's the most common trait that we tigers and tigresses share. If you're looking to become the best of the best when it comes to managing your money, let me teach you to do what most wealth managers tell you can't be done, which is how to time the markets. I'm Steve Rhodes, author of Mastering Probability, and for the last 12 months, Timer Digest has been tracking my newsletter signals, which have earned me the ranking as their #1 market timer in the nation for the S&P 500 for the last 12, 6, and 3 months. Timer Digest also ranks me as the #1 market timer for gold as well. The fact is, markets can be timed, and I'll teach you the exact set of tools that I use that has transformed me into one of the best at what I do. Sign up for Mastering Probability today by clicking on the newsletter tab on the homepage of TFNN.com and get immediate access to workshops where I take you step by step how to use an extraordinary set of tools as well as provide great market calls too. Sign up today.
The gold market has taken off topside in a large way in 2020. If you want to take advantage of this sector, now is the time to subscribe to my Gold Report. The Gold Report took profits in 4 of its equities in the gold portfolio in the first week of January for a combined profit of 99.2%, with 2 positions left in the portfolio that have a profit of 67.5% as of January 7th. The Gold Report is a comprehensive look at the metals sector as well as the markets that move gold, which is the currency and bond markets. New subscribers get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to lose. Every Monday morning, I publish the Gold Report with coverage of gold, silver, bonds, the XAU, HUI, JDX, as well as more than 30 different mining equities. To see for yourself the types of profitable trades that are recommended within the Gold Report, sign up now by visiting TFNN.com. Don't miss out on the next great gold trade. Sign up today.
Basil Chapman will be hosting a 90-minute live webinar for subscribers to his daily trading service, The Opening Call, Thursday, February 13th from 4 till 5:30 p.m. Basil will host his live webinar titled The Dark Cloud Cover, an Essential Market Analysis. In this 90-minute webinar, Basil will discuss the techniques he uses when identifying market downturns using his Chapman wave, including how he uses specific ETFs like the SMH Semiconductor ETF as a canary in the coal mine leading indicator when looking for market downturns. By identifying particular weaknesses in the market technicals, Basil's able to identify the severity of the market reaction, and this is just one of many topics he'll be covering. To sign up now for the opening call, visit the front page of TFNN.com. Don't miss out on this special 90-minute live webinar with Basil Chapman, Thursday, February 13th. Sign up today.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now up 9, Nasdaq's up 33, S&Ps are up 2.5. You just heard that promotion from our man, Mr. Basil Chapman. That's a week from today, folks, okay?
That's right.
If you want to be in a great workshop, come over to our website at TFNN. Right on the front page, you can see it under featured content. February 13th from 4 to 5:30.
That's right.
Basil does a great newsletter, great show. You can be in it real easy. You just test drive it for a month, right?
That's right. 30 days. 30-day money-back guarantee for all new subscribers. You gain access immediately to whether it's Basil's update this morning, from the weekends, all throughout the week. This will be archived as well, 90 minutes a week from today, February 13th, 4 o'clock, right after your show. Basil's going to be talking about the techniques that helped, again, to identify the latest market downturns and the dark cloud cover for subscribers of the opening call, how he went short the Dow, how he looked at the SMH Semiconductor ETF as the canary in the coal mine, as well as a majority of a bunch of just different points he'll be talking about with the market. So check it out. That'll all be in there a week from today, Thursday.
And you know what's interesting, too, is that the SMHs, right, of course, he got them shot before the coronavirus. So it's like, that's when technicals are pretty cool.
Yeah, you can see fear in the market, whatever it is, a pullback over there for sure.
We get into the dollar, folks. The dollar's up 268. Now, for the dollar to get back inside its uptrend, it would have to be 99.168. That's the number. So you got, what is that? That's about another 700 ticks.
Yeah, 600 ticks.
You know, this is a classic Bud Rolfs.
That's right.
Back up to the
I think of him when I see that for sure.
Totally.
I said, it's almost right. You break through the trend, right? You come back and you test it.
Yeah.
And then if you're going to go short, you look for that.
That's where the brawl takes place.
That's right.
You gotta love it, man.
Yeah.
And let's see. Well, until this afternoon.
That's right. We'll have plenty. You'll have plenty to talk about, I imagine.
Stay right there, folks. We got Think or Swim coming up next, and I'm Mr. Basil Chapman, Steve Rhodes, Dave. Wait, I'll be back this afternoon. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Well, look at him, folks.